Happy Halloween! Alright, so I'm feeling like the 18 right now. I slept like 6 hours. It is Halloween morning. I am drinking coffee. I am feeling very loopy. This is going to be very short because I rewatched seasons 1 through 3 in October, which cut into my reading time. So I read 1,820 pages in 6 books. And most of the books, pages came from one book. So the first book I read was Why Women Crave More Sex in the Summer. It was that nonfiction book about different questions about the differences between the genders. It was really interesting, and if you like light reads and different kind of reads like that, it was a good book. Second book I read was Beautiful by Amy Reed. It's the first book in a series, and it tells the story of a girl struggling with drugs and just life, and it's very intense. I'm used to reading books like that, like Ellen Hopkins' books, The Tweak by Nick Sheff. I read, Prozac Nation, and books by Elizabeth Russell, which are some of my favorite. Girl Interrupted, Virgin Suicides, all those kind of books are kind of in the same genre. This one is dark, and if you really like those kind of books, you should check out Amy Reed. I have the second book, Crazy, to read, and I'm probably going to read it relatively soon. Third book I read was Ruined by, I believe that's Paula Morris. Very dark voodoo ghost story, and I really enjoyed that book for October. The fourth book I read was Uncommon Criminals by Allie Carter. It is the second book. Heist Society was the first. It continues on with them, stealing important goods. This time was a diamond or 2 diamonds, and it's a fun, exciting story. The fifth book I tried to read was Room by Emma Donoghue, I believe. I got 51 pages in, and not because I wasn't interested to know what happened, but it's written so as the young boy is narrating, and he just doesn't speak. And I don't want to offend anybody because my brother had learning disabilities and everything, so it's nothing about the child. The way that it's written, the kid's never went to school. She's taught him everything that he knows, and a lot of times it gets to be kind of almost like a headache to read because you have to figure out what he's saying at every moment because it's not very direct. It's child speak and a child that is illiterate, and I don't know, it was very hard to read, and I gave up on it. So I read 51 pages of that. And then the last book that took up a lot of my reading this month, because it was 700 pages, was Helter Skelter, which was the story of the Charles Manson, which is the Bates / LaBianca murders. And it talks about not only the murders, the investigation, the pre-trial, the trial, the background stories of all the Manson family. I like true crime. I thoroughly enjoyed true crime. I don't usually take the time to read stuff like that, but I thought that October was a great time to read it, and I really thoroughly read it. I mean, it was a honker of a book, and I had the original copy from 1974. And I read it constantly in really small font, and it took a really long time. In all actuality, in normal font, that book would have been 1,000 pages. So I read almost 2,000 words. I knew I wasn't going to read a lot in October because I wanted to rewatch Pretty Little Liars, which if you watch that show, I posted tons of clues on here, videos, and all kinds of stuff. I've been really focused on it. For those of you that don't, please don't unsubscribe. Just when you see that video, just remove it from your news, your subscription feed. And I try to do a lot of different things for a lot of different subscribers on here. I have beauty subscribers, I have book subscribers, I have Pretty Little Liars subscribers. So that's about it. So I hope you guys had a great reading month, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.